Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the 2025 through 2026 NFL Week 7 predictions video. Oh, yeah. It's time for me to break down my Week 7 predictions. Woo! Oh, boy. We have been through a lot, and now, seriously. Week 7 was crazy, to be completely honest. Thursday Night Football was crazy. London was crazy. Ugh. Not to mention, oh yeah. But now it's time to move on to the present, and now where things can make some sense. Hopefully. Anyways, let's move on to Thursday Night Football. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do that game because I'll have work. But still, either way, let's move on to Thursday Night Football. We got Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Joe Flacco and the Cincinnati Bengals. The battle between these two old QBs in Cincinnati. Oh, yes. Never thought we'd see these two go head to head. Oh, yes. This is by far unbelievable, yeah. Pittsburgh Steelers coming off a 23-9 win over the Cleveland Browns. Yeah. Meanwhile, yeah. Joe Flacco coming off a 27-18 loss against Aaron Rodgers' former team, Green Bay Cheesy Packers. Oh, yeah. Oh. Can't exactly blame him on that one. Oh, yeah. But still, based on the weapons, based on everything that's been going on, oh, yeah. I got to give this one to Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers, folks. Even though the Bengals have the home field advantage, I got to give this one to the Steelers. Now we move on to London, folks. We got Los Angeles Rams taking on, the London Kings themselves, Duval Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, I like calling them the London Kings. Yeah, Matthew Stafford and the Rams coming off a 17-3 lead over a Lamar Jackson-less Baltimore Ravens team. Yeah. We're now on a bye week now, and the Jacksonville Jaguars coming off a 20-12 loss against Seattle Seahawks. Yeah. Both coming off bird games, but unfortunately, yeah. Now it's time to head to London, and yeah. This is quite tough considering this game is in London, but I gotta give this one to none other than the Jacksonville Jaguars. Duval! Yeah, considering the fact that the Jaguars own London, to be completely precise. Not to mention, yeah. Sorry, Rams, I gotta get this one to the Jaguars. Next up, we got the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Minnesota Vikings, folks. Yeah. The Eagles, they got decimated against Jackson Dart and the New York Giants Thursday Night Football. 34-17. That was by far ugly. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Vikings are coming off that bye week, folks. So yeah, and they're really ready. But unfortunately, yeah, I gotta give this one to the Eagles. I think they're coming off that Giants humiliation. So yeah. I'm going to give this one to the Eagles. Yeah. Next up, we got the Mike Vrabel and the New England Patriots up against a Mike McCoy running Tennessee Titans. Yeah, Mike McCoy. Yeah, considering the fact that, New England Patriots beating New Orleans Saints in a close game, 25-19. Yeah. Meanwhile, the Tennessee Titans, in which was Brian Callahan's last game, losing to Las Vegas Raiders 20-10, but by the way, ending Brian Callahan's time there, in which Mike McCoy is now the new interim head coach, but still we're seeing Bo Hardegre calling the plays, unfortunately. But either way, yeah, it's still a new head coach. But unfortunately, I got to get this one to the New England Patriots. Unless he beats Mike Vrabel, I'm not a believer. So yeah, I'm giving this one to the Patriots, folks. Next up, we got the Carolina Panthers taking on the New York stinking Jets. The Panthers shocked us all this last week, taking down the Dallas Cowboys in a close, big-time game. I mean, for reals. Yeah, 30-27. Meanwhile, the New York stinking Jets lost to the Denver Broncos in London, 13-11. Yeah, but it was a close game. They came this close to beating them. I mean, seriously. Never thought I'd say this, but I'm giving the Jets their first victory of the season. Yeah, I'm giving the Jets their first victory of the season. Never thought I'd be saying that. Next up, we got the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cleveland Browns. Yep, the Dolphins lost to the Chargers 29-27 in a close one. Meanwhile, the Browns got losing to the Steelers 23-9. But yeah, never thought I'd be saying this, but Miami Dolphins, I gotta say, you win this one. Next up, we got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Chicago Bears. The Saints lose to the Patriots 25-19. The Bears, 25-24 win against the Washington Commanders on Monday Night Football. Yeah, this is really tough, but I'm going with the Chicago Bears on this one. Yeah. Next up, we got Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs / Swifties. Yeah, I'm calling them the Swifties. The Raiders beat the Titans and ended Brian Callahan's time with them 20-10. The Kansas City Chiefs / Swifties. Yeah. Beating Detroit Lions 30-17. Are they back? We'll just have to see, but I'm giving this one to the Swifties. Yep. The Chiefs / Swifties. Because I'm not having faith in the Raiders, unfortunately. Next up, we got the 4:05 games. First up, Indianapolis Colts taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. Yeah. Indianapolis Colts beat the Arizona Cardinals 31-27 despite the QB change over again Arizona Cardinals made. And then the Chargers. Yeah, we all know 29-27 against the Dolphins. Yeah. It's still going to be a close call to make, but yeah, I'm giving this one to the Indianapolis Colts, folks. Sorry, Chargers, but unfortunately, you're not exactly, yeah. Next up, we got the New York Giants / Tinies taking on the Denver Broncos. Sorry, but you're still called the Tinies to me. Even though you beat the Philadelphia Eagles 34-17. Yeah. Also, Denver Broncos beating New York Jets 13-11. That was by far ugly. But I think this is a tough call to make. I mean, seriously. I think this is still Denver Broncos game, but if the Giants somehow pull off the win, I'm going to stop calling them the Tinies. But yeah, I'm saying Denver Broncos win. Next up, we got the Green Bay Cheesy Packers taking on the Arizona Cardinals, folks. Yeah, the Packers finally got their vengeance on Joe Flacco. They beat the Bengals 27-18. Meanwhile, the Cardinals lost the close game against Indianapolis Colts 31-27. Plus, they're suffering some injuries along the way, so I'm going with the Green Bay Cheesy Packers in this one. Next up, we got the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, geez. The Commanders losing to the Chicago Bears 25-24. The Cowboys lost to the Panthers 30-27. This is a tough call to make, but, yeah. But I'm giving this one to the Dallas Cowboys, to be completely honest. Yeah, I'm giving this one to the Cowboys. Now we got Sunday Night Football, folks. The Atlanta Falcons taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The Falcons shocked us all Monday Night Football by beating the Buffalo Bills 24-14, in which it cost me a fantasy matchup. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, San Francisco 49ers, yeah. Losing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 30-19, I cannot believe it. It's basically a tough call to make, but I gotta say, it's those dirty birds. Atlanta Falcons will win this one, folks. I gotta say the Falcons win this one. Next up, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Detroit Lions. The Buccaneers beat the 49ers big time 30-19. The Lions. Oh, jeez. The Lions, yeah, they lost to the Kansas City Chiefs / Swifties. 30-17, I mean, for reals. But I say they make a comeback. I say the Lions win this week. Yep, the Lions. And now, coming off the bye week, we got the Houston Texans taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The Texans are coming off the bye week, folks. And you know they'll try and get ready for anything that happens. Seattle Seahawks coming off a 20-12 win against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm giving this one to Seattle Seahawks either way. Anyways, those are my Week 7 predictions for the 2025 through 2026 Week 7. And I'll see you on and bring you even more breaking news.